Let me prove to you that God has something in store for you. This weekend we were in upstate New York where my wife is from. We were visiting her grandmother. She told us an interesting thing she does. She's a reader, and she was in kind of the print industry and everything. And she reads all these books. She said, but I always go to the end of the book first. And then I decide if I like the end, then I'll read the book. She said, therefore, I know halfway through, if there's all the characters are going through something difficult, she said, I'm not that worried because I read the end of the book. Listen, you need to read the end of the book. You need to read the end of the book and then begin to process your life from the end. You need to realize this: I'm fighting from victory, not for victory. Cast your care on him. Why? Because in the end, he wins. So I thought together this morning we could read the end of the book. Revelation 21 says this, and I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, look, God's dwelling place is now among the people, and he will dwell with them, and they will be his people, and God himself will be with them and be their God, and he will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death, or mourning, or crying, or pain, for the old order of things has passed away. Maybe you're in this place today and you're saying, I feel so completely alone. I think you need to go to the end of the book and say, look, God's dwelling place is now among the people, and he will dwell with them, and they will be his people. And God himself will be their God. Maybe you say, today, I feel so broken. But verse 4 says he will wipe every tear from their eyes. Come on, are you filled with grief this morning? Because in the end, it says there will be no more death or mourning or crying. Maybe you feel filled with sickness and darkness, but his word says in the end, there will be no more pain. Maybe you feel like you could never, ever change. But the Bible says, for the old order of things has passed away, and he who is seated on the throne says, behold, I am making all things new. And that includes you.